Swap to this. There we go. To this. Wait, that's the wrong thing for that. I need to do this. Let's see. Now is it working? I don't understand what's going on. Well, it seems to be working. I just can't actually watch it myself for some reason, which is like super weird. Let's go here. Okay, well, that is a thing. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on. It is not working correctly on YouTube today, so we're just gonna go with it and see if it fixes itself at some point. It'll randomly echo if that starts though, so that's gonna be fun. Yay. Everything else on the YouTube stream seems to be working fine, so I'm just gonna accept it as is. Whatever, it is what it is. Hello, Lucas. I see you lurking there. What do we get from the pouches? A bunch of XP pots. Hey, a booster and a node stone. Okay. And node stones. Okay. Let's just give the booster to this character. Why not? If we get a purple card, we get a purple card. Nothing special. And a fire sentinel. I have no idea where that comes from. Okay, storage room to put this stuff into there. Okay, that's that done. Drop this, because we're never going to use that. Get those. What's new in here? Legion coins are always nice. Monster collection. Let's get that done. I guess because he removed me, it removed him from the friends list. I know, Night Snake right here. Or no, that's not Night. No, no, not Night Snake. Where the heck? Yeah, okay, he is gone from the list. Because it has the notes, right, still? Did it remove my notes? It did. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, whatever. If I see him log on, I'll just deal with it. Do 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 do. Storage is full. Wait, what? I also have to figure out what I'm doing with these flames. Yeah, because these are expiring soon, so I gotta use these. What do I want to flame? Let's go through the characters and just see them. A flame calculator, wacky beans. Okay, let's see. Nothing crazy to flame on the run. Damn sneeze. We could definitely flame on our AB based on this. Okay, so AB's got some potential. Cadena's pretty fine. Ooh. Kinesis definitely wants to flame some stuff. Okay. Let's see. What can we take out that's useful for this character that we don't need to, like, keep? Oh my, the Althea things. Am I ever actually going to use those? Probably not. Just need one more spot. Do I just take... Yeah, screw it. We'll just take the metals out and put that in. Okay. Let us go to... Was it the Kinesis I said? Yes, Kinesis. Okay. Let's go to the storage room. Let's grab out these flames, and this flame. We also have this Abso gear to put on stuff, so we can go do that. Let's see. Oh. Why did I think this character would need that stuff? We already trade boosted this character. Alright, let's do this real quick. Move this over like this. Do this. There we go. Alright, so the top thing to flame on this character is apparently the gloves have, like, a pretty insane chance. It's like 3%, which is very high. Be upgraded over the other ones, so let's get some flames chucked on this and see what happens. Do 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 do. Can we get anything good? That's 102 luck. A lot of luck. Oh well, that's an upgrade. Tier 7 all stat. Attack power, unfortunately, instead of magic attack, but hey. Could be worse. Strength in 30, Dex in 36. Yeah, okay, so that's that one done. Next thing that we can do on this character is the boots. It's apparently not that great. So yeah, the boots the correct thing. 44 strength, 44 int, 30 int luck. Yeah, all stat 5. Okay. Let us see if we get something good for this. Minus a million combat power. Just a wee bit. That flame is just a wee bit bad, you know? 120 int with nothing else. 60 int, 5% all stat. Well, that's worse than what I'm wearing, unfortunately. It was close to being better, but not quite. Oh, 6% all stat, but not enough int. 102 dex. .91 magic attack. That would have rolled a all stat. We might have had something, but that would have been, both of these could have been better if the int was just a little bit higher, or would have gotten the score of the other ones. 85 int again, or 85 luck, I should say, not int. If that was 85 int, we would have been using that. Been very close with these flames. Well, 102 int and 5% all stat. Methinks we have our new winner. Okay, that stays the same. It is int and dex 36, 66 flat interoni, and then speed 5. So if we save that, that's going to put it in less than 1% chance to upgrade. We're good. Now for the eye patch. Gotta close that, swap to this, open the enhance, put the eye patch in. Oh, because it's 26%. That's probably why I settled on it, yeah. And then I don't care about that because we're just going to get a replacement for that. Yeah, okay. Alright, so... Really? This is the correct eye patch? No, this is not the correct eye patch I saved. I see that's why it's so high. Because I was like, there's no way this is the right eye patch that I saved in this. Yeah, because like this is not being changed. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this is like an insane eye patch. What is my source? Is the source correct in here? Nope, the source is not correct in here. Yeah, okay, so we're not touching the source either. Okay, so the flames are done on this character pretty much. Okay. Okay, I guess I go back through my characters and check. Was the AB? I think the AB had some pretty bad stuff. If I remember correctly, I think my AB is like pretty bad. Yeah, the AB's got a lot of stuff to try, so let's go to the AB real quick and do that. Oh, I guess I could go shopping for home also. Let's go do that real quick. Decorating +1. At least this is 100, 100, 100. So now I just need to get these maxed out, and then she'll officially be maxed out with everything, and maybe we can finally get the freaking last thing on this bottom one, you know? I don't think I'm asking for too much game. Alright, well, let's see. We need to open this, open that, go to this. For this game, if you ask for anything, is too much. True. If you want a thing and you ask for it, you're not getting it in this game. What are you thinking? I love how this works, by the way. You open the storage room after the inventory, but if you press escape, why is my inventory closed first? Why is that a thing? How is that coded? That's so weird to me. Because, like, everything else kind of works on the same process of, like, if you opened it last, that's what's going to close first. But just that one randomly just is like, hello, I don't work like that. And you're like, okay, you're kind of weird for that, but it is what it is. Let's get to rolling. Will we get something here? Not looking for too much here. Okay, that's an upgrade. That is definitely an upgrade. 110k combat power gained. Always nice. Alright, let's redo this flame. What is the chance of this upgrading now? So unfortunately, we rolled really low on the all stat. We got speed 6, which ain't ideal, but 55 flat dex and 36 luck dex. And having storage open doesn't let you enhance stuff or moves around. Yeah, there's some weird stuff like that, but it's just... there's a lot of weird stuff. Wow. That's not really that great of a flame, but it's better than what I had before. Hello, who are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming to popping in and saying goodnight. I hope you have a good sleep, my friend. I need to wake up in less than 5 hours. Oof. Well, hopefully you sleep well for those 4 hours, or however long you end up sleeping before having to wake up for work or an appointment, whichever one it could be. Good lord, these flames were bad. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, that's really an upgrade, huh? Yeah. We just have nothing. Okay, and this is strength in 24. Or dex in 24, I should say, not strength in. It was strength dex 30. There we go. Alright, well that at least puts the cape in. Oh, did I just redo? I redid the gloves instead of the cape. Whoops. I need to fix the gloves after. Okay, gloves were this. Dex 55, Dex Luck 36, Speed 6, and then all stat 4. Alright, what is next here? We have the boots. Okay, I mean, I know that says it's an upgrade, but, like, I'm not even bothering with that. Like, that's less than... That's 10k combat power for me to redo all of that? Like, no. We're gonna get something better. Gains are gains, but that's a bit ridiculous. It was like the combat power change that I posted in the Discord when I was last doing this. When I got, like, 132 combat power increase or something insane like that. It was such a small number, I was like, is this for real? Like, it was the smallest combat power increase I've ever seen in Maplestory for, like, equipping a better flame. Or getting a better flame, I should say. You're not really equipping it. $115 strength. 96 int. 85 dex by itself. 96 strength. Every stat, except for dex, was like high, decently high. That was kind of crazy. Okay, again, the same thing I just said happened. Now, if this would have been 66 luck, not luck or int, and just been one of these decks, this would have been an upgrade. Am I flaming my run stuff? My run stuff's pretty solid already. I'm currently flaming my AB. So, if I show off, let me just show it off here. I'll just pop it onto the stream. Let's grab this right here. Let's pop this open. Firefox Visual Properties. Boop, boop. Alright, so this is what my Ren has for flames. These are all the chances. Pretty much what I'm doing right now is getting most of the stuff at least sub 1% chance to upgrade. So here the boots aren't, but my AB has way worse stuff. And then I don't really care about the CRA. The CRA doesn't really matter that much. Unless it's like really high on the CRA, I'm not that crazy about it. You're trying to get the flame I got on my shoes. I might have something equivalent, honestly. I have some pretty insane flames. Like this is my book, full tier 6, which is the lowest flame on this character. The AB is the one I'm rolling, so let's just show off the other ones. So then this is like my Cadena. Most of the stuff is 1% minus. Yeah, I'm getting Eternal, like at least one Eternal in 2 weeks on both the Cadena and my Kinesis, or not Kinesis, but my Ren. Yeah, this is the Cadena's Flames here. Nothing too crazy on this one. This is the Kinesis. Oh, hey, VVB. Yeah, VVB. I'm out. VVB Prime. You can thank your friend Starry for this again. And then I have to mod. Nope. What the heck? VVB underscore Prime. How you doing, VVB? When you finally get back. Anyways. Oh yeah, this is the flame. What is the flame on this character that we just got? That makes it so crazy. So, 54 int, 25 int luck, 4 magic attack, and 6% all stat is what we have on the eye patch. Which, if we go by the flame calculator, yeah, there's just a few flames that we would need for this to ever be changed, and same for the cape on my arcane. The arcane cape is 66 int, 30 strength int, 30 int luck, and then 5% all stat. And then the book. Oh no, nothing wrong with VBB said. I have a channel point redemption where you can time him out for 30 seconds. And Starry did that 20 hours ago, and this is the first time VVB pops up, so then he gets timed out for 30 seconds. It's an ongoing, like, thing with VVB. It comes from when I started streaming, like, a while back, and he would say some unhinged stuff or do something unhinged, and people were like, can we just time out VVB when he goes on these rants? And I was like, oh, why not? And VVB doesn't mind it, so. He gets timed out for 30 seconds every now and then because somebody pays some channel points, and then I re-moderate him, and the cycle goes on. I mean, it's an upgrade. Not much of an upgrade, but an upgrade. Okay, we are on. Let me just refresh this to make sure that the site. Yeah, the site does mess up when I do that. Okay, so we're on the AB. Load that. You say that, but if you were around during the Monster Hunter days, you would not be saying poor VVB. You'd be agreeing with the rest of us being like, yeah, you know what, VVB, you kind of deserve that. Alright, and that puts that at a sub 1% chance to upgrade the boost. Not much. 0.961. Apparently the flame on this is pretty bad. Wow, this is a terrible flame. What is it? Oh yeah, it's not that terrible, but like... I think I'm just gonna roll this, because this is like pretty close to the other items, and the book is eternal. Because there is nothing that's changing the book anytime soon. So let's get a decent flame on this. 260 flames and some dreams. Also, yeah, 32 Celsius in April is freaking hot. I would be dying right now if it was actually that. Speaking of which, what is currently the temperature here? It is currently 2. Tomorrow is supposed to be 8, and then we got quite a few 16s and 17s and other various temperatures. Come on, flames, hit something decent. The one thing I will say for VB, I'm happy his internet is at least significantly better than when he first started watching the stream. That guy struggled with his old internet. It's kind of crazy to think that this flame is giving me like 1,000,000 combat power. Flames are important, guys. Do not ignore your flames. Oh, so close to being an upgrade. Just a bit better of rolls and it would have been an upgrade, but alas, it was not meant to be with that flame. We keep going. If that 79 would have been Dex instead of Luck. Even the 50. Would the 50 have been? No, the 50 would have been the same, essentially. Slightly worse because it's a 54. Alright, AB, you can hit something. I believe in you. I know you have the worst flames of my characters, like, and you tried. We definitely tried. 75 and 4%, unfortunately, is not enough, but it was a good attempt there. Let's keep giving us some tries here. Hype you up, AB. You can do it. Hey, there we go. A tier 7 attack power. Unfortunately, the all stat is super low with 4, but hey. That is an upgrade. All stat 4, Dex 45. It is Dex Int with the 30, and then attack power 7. Yeah, that puts it to very low chance to upgrade this book now, so that's good for now. We're back on the gloves now. $121 Dex is not enough to be an upgrade. Okay, so we are not going to see flat stat upgrades, pretty much, because I don't... What is the theory? What is the max for one of these, actually? Like, if I were to roll full tier 7, so that... Oh, it's 77 Dex. So 77 Dex plus... would be, like, 42... is 119. Yeah, so like if 121 isn't enough, you're not getting that realistically. I also don't know if 42 stat would be better than 7 attack. Or like if you were going to roll, let's say the theoretical best flame ever possible, full tier 7s. Obviously you'd have 77 of your main stat, one of the secondaries, so you'd have like whatever strength dex for this class. We did get an upgrade though. So that'd be another 42 stat on top of that. But then is it better to have 7 attack power or another 42 stat? I don't know what's actually better in that case. Alright, well that's the gloves rolled though, because that's going to be for sure sub 1%. Yeah. And now that leaves me with the cape to roll. So let's see, what do we rock in here? 54 stat attack power and all stat. Okay, we can definitely upgrade that, I believe. $78 and 6 attack power. If only I would have rolled some all stat. Ooh, no stat. Unfortunate. Because if one of those ints or luck would have rolled into Dex, that would have been just... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think that would be an upgrade, actually, no, because I'm looking at the all-stat. I didn't realize the other one has 6% all-stat. For some reason, I thought it only had 4%. Super close to being an upgrade. Surprisingly not an upgrade. 20 stat does not beat 4 attack power. And 1% all-stat. Yeah, I guess if that 1% all-stat wasn't there, it would have been an upgrade, so... It's more like the all-stat than the attack power, really. Ooh, so close. If only would have rolled a bit higher on the all-stat. And that strength... Or that strengthened rolled into something else. 113 luck. 85 dex. Bunch of int. Absolutely nothing. Whenever you see a negative a million combat power, you're like, we didn't roll shit. Oh, I mean, that's an upgrade. 14k is not much, but I guess we'll take it. So I don't think it's going to change much here for the fact that we're still probably going to be rolling the cape, if I'm honest with you. Usually when you get this small of a side upgrade, the game is like, or the calculator's like, well, you didn't really do much, you know? It's like, you did something, but not enough of that something. Yeah, I mean, we're... you know, I'm below 1% chance to upgrade this, but it's 97 or 977. You know, it's like, well, 977% here, point percent ain't exactly what we're going for upgrade chance. That's essentially a 1% still. Same with the boots. Got 110 flames and a dream. Let's see if we hit any crazy flames. Well, that was very close, but not quite enough. And a couple mil. Wow, that is 1.3 million lost combat power. Okay. Definitely don't misclick on those flames, okay? Alright, that's been a lot of negative million combat power gain flames. There we go. At least we're back in. Okay. Spoke too soon. $66 flames and a dream. Let's see if we get anything. Not looking good right now, I'll say that much. You know, we're not really rolling too highly here. Okay, we're back to like some actual flames that could have been potentials. Wow, that's a flame if I've ever seen it. Surprisingly, not the worst flame we've had so far with rolling, but like... $90 dex with nothing else. Ooh, 77 strength and 4%. All stat. Oh, come on, game. If only this was have been flipped. But I mean, it's still a big upgrade. Almost 100k power just for the flame upgrade, so... It's unfortunate what it rolled, but hey. Could have been a lot worse. 44 on that, and then strength 66. Because it is my secondary stat at least, so... There is that. Alright, well, the cape is done now. we are back to rolling onto the boots. So the boots have a lot of strength. Actually, they're equal on dex and strength, but the fact that it's only 4% all stat, letting us down here a bit. Let's see. We got 36 flames, so not many chances left, but we can upgrade, I believe. All it takes is one to hit, and then you're good. The next flame could always be it. Gambler's fallacy, but in this case, you're not really spending anything other than time. It's not like I bought these flames in any shape or form. I got them from events, and we're just playing the game. Will anything come close? Well, that had potential if, like... just because of the all-stat being good has potential, you know? But that would have been better. I think if this would have been 66 dex, I think this would have won. But unfortunately, it did not. Came close, and Final Flame is a -1,000,000 combat power. Okay, well, that's the flames that were going to expire been used, so... that is that. We are done there. Oh, shit, the stream on YouTube is finally working for me. Let's go! Alright, well, I'm happy that's fixed. Alright, we got an orange pouch here. Let's see what we get. Didn't upgrade, didn't change, so nothing crazy, but... more flames! We just used the flames to get some more flames. Can't really complain, though. Oh, note stones and an XP note stone. That's really... 2 XP note stones. Hey, yo, game, I ain't gonna complain about that. Thank you for the XP note stones. Alright, let's nope, not transfer. Storage room. Okay, star spec box, in you go. Yeah, so this character is 8 and 6 for these, and then 3 on this, so... very far off on the calling ones, but the other 2 are coming up soon-ish. You know, it's 2 weeks and 4 weeks respectively, so a whole month. It's not that soon, but they're coming. Okay. Let's grab the flames on this character, because I'm sure I can just chuck these onto something randomly. Let's grab these, this. Oh, I wasn't supposed to put that in there, but whatever. You can also grab these and this to upgrade that. Grab these. Anything else in here I want to grab? Yeah, the metals, why not? Grab all of this. Boop, boop. Boop. Max that. Here's the 35 node stones, because this character still is in dire need of node stones. Use this to upgrade that. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on here? The closing in the menu because we're not equipped on the actual gear set. Yeah, that's not getting changed. That's not really gonna get changed, I don't think. That's fine. This is more than fine for this. Good enough, good enough. Alright, let's chuck some red flames on this thing, because this is pretty... We want at least 30, like 30 flame score here is what I usually like accept on Superior. Alright, that's all stat 4. That's more than enough. What about this one? What's this one rocking? Okay, that is more than enough for that belt. Holy moly, okay. Oh, this is my fake Dom. Where's my real Dom? What did I give that? Don't I have a real Dom that I was prepping for this character? Oh, it's up here. 60 and 5. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. I guess we could chuck these onto a cup, because my cup is, I settle at 32 and 4%-ish. Yeah, I usually just settle on 30, like, flame score at least. If I'm gonna be for the Superior Golux. Just because, like, that's, like, relatively easy to get, and then I don't need to worry about it, so I'm just like, eh. Okay, we got nothing on those. What is this? Okay, it's magic attack 6 with all stats. Yeah, I don't really care to change that. That's good enough for its future. It's not like I need to use these flames right now, because they don't expire till... Wow, okay, 5-7? Man, these flames last a long time. I think we'll just hold on to these flames then. They are not going to expire anytime soon. Okay, well I guess we can go do the Wild Hunter bossing then, because these characters are done for the week. Tomorrow I plan on doing the High Mountain, etc., all of those events, doing the 2 arcane symbol daily, or weeklies I should say, doing all that jazz, so today is just bossing. So let's get bossing done on this character. Pretty sure the Ren and Cadena are done. We could do a normal Kalos with a Kinesis and a Pug, but we'll see if I really care to do that. If there's a group I might join, if not, well, whatever. For this character, we got a little boss-areno to do here. Let's buy the stuff we need to buy. We need to buy one of those, yeah. 2 of these. That's good there. Crystals and elixirs, we'll buy 2. 2. And for the final time, because we can do this, still until, I believe, this reset, honestly. Get the finite red barrel ring for a nice little boost, and that's going to go in the Kubrok spot, because, yeah, we're still using that, so let's get that out of there for now. And this character is going to go do its bossing real quick, which is Lotus and Damien, respectively. Is there anything I'm forgetting in the sequence? No, we have everything else. Okay. Hard Damien, hard Lotus. We're going to start with our friend Lotus. Okay, we're on that. That's good. That's been popped. Familiars are popped. Why is my title expiring on this character right now? Setup. 520, so we still got a while. A little bit on that one, to say the least. Alright, so 7 boss. In we go. Oh my god, I didn't. Well, that was a scuff burst because I didn't hold down my hold down key. Forgetting that it was a hold down key, but it is what it is. Not like it really matters too much. This character is just gonna kill this boss and not worry about it. Hey, what is keyboard? Are you alright? I'm pulling the Z key down. Nothing I pressed should have canceled your ability to DPS. I also didn't use my 1 minutes because I'm not really being the most intentful to this boss. Yeah, if I wouldn't have messed up the burst and actually used my 1 minute, we've been out of one phase already, but it doesn't really matter. It can make the fight a bit longer, but I'm not going to time out anytime soon, so we'll just accept that, you know. Errors have been made, we're not that tight on time, we accept. Do 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 do. I definitely feel clunky on a burst in this class though. It's not like muscle memory to do all the stuff correctly. Ah, it's terrible positioning by me. Alright, just will not die here. And that is P2 done, and now into P3. Like I said, not really worried about the time at all on this character for this. We're just gonna wait out the 30 seconds this time, because transition time was kind of awkward, so. Wow, that still hit me. Wow, okay, if that's how I die, that's how I die, I guess. Oh, no, I did die. I lost the extra life. Oh, it still hits behind you. You literally have to duck if you're by it. I see. It's both directions. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, I guess we're staying over here. Find you, do this. Yeah, I do need to clip. This might be a class that I'm gonna origin first on. Oh, I didn't have my invul. Oh, it'd explain a lot. Oh my god, every time that he gets covered by the mines. Nope. Oh, and I'm dead. I actually got clipped by that. I thought I jumped high enough to dodge it, but apparently not. Oh, whatever. And with that, we kill Lotus. Let's go! Will we get anything? Doubtful, but you never know. Even with 0% drop rate, you theoretically could get drops, so. Never say never. Even though this drop rate's not the best here. And we get rewarded with a ring box. Actually, that's huge. Because this character could use rings of all sorts. Crisis Hard Mode Ring 1. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not usable. But hey, it was a ring box chance. You're not going to say no to that. Not when you have absolutely no rings of any sorts. Where are my 2 potions? Serum. Oh, I have another serums here. Okay. Overbought these. Gotcha. Alright, and yeah, I don't think I need to rebuff with anything else. This time we're not going to mess up the first burst. We're going to actually correctly do the first burst. I think I need to open my origin and then do my burst on this class. Actually, I did mess up burst because I forgot the boys. The boys were not summoned. I just jumped through a one-shot kill and just lost my potion. Well, it is what it is. Lives have not really been a problem on Damien. Not on this character anyways. Except for like the first time I killed it where there's a lot more mistakes going on in that fight. Ah, the good old charge super delayed hitbox. It's my favorite. Seriously? It's a bit odd that, like, because you jump so high, I'm kind of used to my other characters jumping a certain distance, right, on certain bosses. But because this class has, like, insane hops and, like, insane movement speed, it's, like, throws me off a little bit on how I usually play a boss. But eventually I'll get used to it. It has only been like 4 weeks of this character's existence, something like that. I'm not gonna get to use that altar, am I? Nope, because the sword's gonna stick itself in the ground and it's off-cycled with the altars. It's not ideal. But I'll be able to use this one because the sword just respawned and doesn't like. Well, I almost walked into it there. Hi, Damien. Welcome back. And goodbye, Damien. You're running away from me yet again. Nobody wants that. Bind, we do this. TH space. These two things. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Will I be able to get this altar? looks like, yeah, it's pretty free unless the sword decides to pivot real hard onto me there. But it did not, so we are good. %, so next burst will be when we finally get out of this P1. Eight seconds till we burst. Okay, do that, this. I'm pretty sure I forgot the origin last time, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot the origin on my last burst. Yeah, looking at the damage I'm doing, I didn't even know origin him. Screw it. Get out of this phase. Unfortunately, no altar spawn, so I'm gonna have to clear in this next phase, like, right away. But we don't have any swords or anything, so we should be fine as long as we dodge a few attacks and don't just, like, insta-gib ourselves. As seen here, very easy to clear. I guess we're gonna chill here and wait. Oh wow, that charge went very far. Okay, and we keep running around. 20 seconds till burst. Why, thank you, Damien, for sitting right in front of me where I can just blast you and not worry about it. Do that, do this. Clear up my stacks. Get hit by another one, because why not? And Damien, slowly but surely, is gonna fall to the endless bursts of grenades and arrows being shot into his dome. Probably should have held off on using those for my burst. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Not like my 1 minute's able to do much right now, considering he just keeps leaving. that was not a great 1 minute because he just decided that you were not going to have your 1 minute Rin. Yeah, I should go away from this one. I want to lure the orb away from me, so... I don't think it really matters too much because the orb is just going to kind of be back in no time flat. Oh, well, we got hit by that, so we get to do a little mini game. Why did you spawn over there? That's such a... Man, Damien, you're so troll with that sometimes. Well, we're gonna be here for a bit longer, but it is what it is. Am I gonna get hit and die here? Well, the question is, am I gonna get an altar even? Alright, we were able to clear in time. Nice. Do I think this 1 minute can do anything? No. With double orb and like all this jazz, we're just gonna accept that we're not actually able to kill him. Why are you doing this again? Could I have killed him earlier? Probably if I just did my 1 minute, but we'll finish him off in style with a 2 minute origin burst. Goodbye, Damien. And with that, we are completed there. So we go this, and we use one of these. Pop the fams. And we open this up, and what do we get rewarded with? Well, I mean, the Demon Avengers and Demon Slayers who don't have that are annoyed by me, but for the rest of the world, we got a Ruin Force shield, and it's kind of useless. And by kinda, I mean really useless. But it is what it is. We got it. It exists. I will never particularly ever need that because Demon Slayer and Demon Avenger are not... I think there's more classes than just them that use it though. But I'm not sure. What classes can even use it? No, it requires Job Demon, so you can't even use this one. What's the weird shield that other people use that I see? Oh, no, it's that they use this to transpose or anvil onto their shields. That's what they do. Because I think you can still anvil it for some reason onto shields and do some weird stuff for looks. Because I swear I've seen bishops having it anviled or something, but maybe I'm crazy. Alright, well that's done. Let's go kill Pino real quick while we're at it then. Kill the rest of its bossing. Do I even need to... The answer to do I even need to cooldown was yes. I should have just cooldown because it would have been easier. Kana's ring! Holy, we need that for this character bad. Do I have a potential E-pot? Nope. Alright, well, you know what that means. To the storage room, we get... Surely just 5 of these will be enough, right? Oh, I have advanced... Oh, it already worked. And then we just chuck it into here and we just potential this thing up with some cubes. Where are my heart cubes? Because I know I have a ton of them and, like, honestly... Let's just get this up. It's already... Wow, that's triple epic stats. Unfortunately, none of them are actually mine. I mean, the all stat is, but like, it's not what we're looking for here. Come on, unique. We got to epic instantly, so I believe in getting to unique, right? Technically, I should be doing... Actually, before I do this and waste more times on my drop coupon, let's go do the rest of the bosses. And then we just press G on the next phase, and that's Kichi dead as always. Do 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 do. Do we get anything interesting from this? Nope. And now we just go down the list. Oh, I just closed something I wasn't meant to close. Well, let's reopen that real quick. There we go, fix that. Cannot wait to get a new android for this character, because Saitama and the Serving Roid are not it. Into Magnus. Good old days when this used to be like something I would wear for eternity on characters. Get a Tyrant Cloak and you'd be so happy. Black Metal Shoulder also just being stuck permanently on. That just drops a lot of useful stuff, actually. All things considered, like, that boss has a lot of gear that's, like, back in the day was on you for a while when you were making a character. I guess Pap is the only other boss that, like, if you dropped the mark, I would actually be happy of a Pap mark on this character, because I would just straight up be using it in my DPS set. This character is just missing so many essential items. Wrong. Sorry. And very unlikely we get a Pap mark on this character, but Billy's gotten it before at even lower drop rates and such, so, you know, could always happen. 1% chance is still 1% chance. You can get those. That's how you get mounts in WoW. So that's how you get in a lot of games. Stuff is just like 1% drop rate and you're just like there farming it forever. Hello, the queen. Okay, that's that. Let's go to our best friend, Mr. Pierre. The boss that we're gonna do this because I don't want to deal with Pierre. He is a boss that I just ascent, and if I don't have an ascent, it's an origin. If I don't have an origin, we're sad. Because that means we're doing some real low character, and it's the real struggle bus. Alright, Vellum. And while Vellum's doing his death animation, we'll feed the pets here. We got his bathtub. Yeah, it's just Pink Bean and Cygnus that we need to go look at here. Alright, Pink Bean. I don't even know what you could drop me that's like super great. I think I need another black bean mark, honestly. So if you drop me another one of those, yeah. That'd be cool. So I could have a damage one and a drop one. Ah, yes, the 1 HP statue that never likes to die. Well, that's a whiff. Okay, Pink Bean, you wanna cooperate here? Black Bean Mark? No. Unfortunate. Oh, maybe we get a decent Pink Bean cup, you never know. And Cygnus to wrap this up. And that is that done. You know, it's sad to say, but that was almost better. Like, 43k combat power is, like, that's pretty close to being better. Realistically, though, I think it's actually way worse. This is a 70 flame score versus, like, I guess it's a 60 if you do the attack powers with 5. But I don't think that's a true statement. I think attack power is worth a lot less than that. But still. Anyways, let's go sell these boss crystals real quick, and then we get back to cubing that little ring there and hoping for the best. Enhance. Potential. To the unique we go. Actually, if I move this down here so we can actually see. Like, obviously this thing's already better. Like, just by existing, it is better than the Kubrok. What is it? Kubrocks, yes. But, I'm curious how much better it will be by the end of it. If we can get it to unique, you know? That. Huh. Well, I guess we're not getting this one to legendary, guys. I think we're going to sit there. I have a little bit of a hunch that this is a little bit better than getting it to legendary right now for my intents and purposes. We'll hold on to this Kronos ring being unique. Going to be a little hard to be triple dex on a unique with just legendary. Just a wee bit, you know? Well, that's 500,000 combat power. gained from a single ring over this thing, you know, just a little bit of an upgrade. Okay. We swap to this, and we pop open the fams and everything. 24.4 mil combat power on my Wild Hunter, making its way up. Bossing's done. Don't think I really have much else I need to worry about on this character for now until reset, because this stuff is all stuff I'm going to do tomorrow. Yeah, because today is Monday, we need the Tuesday reset to do our Monster Park Extremes. Well, technically we could have done one of them right now, but it doesn't really matter. Goodbye, random ring. Okay, that's that done. Just go through the list of stuff, I guess, and see what we have going on. Some stuff to dismantle as always. Yeah, we dismantle. No, we don't dismantle that. Maybe I get feisty and decide that I want to 22 it. Yeah, you guys are still 35 minutes out from being done. We have the Saren to do with Billy, so that's the only thing left on this character. Should be the same thing for the Cadena, should just be Saren as the only boss left. Yep, same thing. Mystic Frontier. I know I just completed you guys, so you guys should be pretty far off, yeah. And then the Kinesis has Kalos if I want to go pug it. So I guess I could check for a pug group for the Kalos and see. Let's see, is there any pug groups going for Kalos right now? No. Do I care to make my own? Hmm. It's not like you're very close to it, because you have 2, so it's still 7 weeks. But if I don't do it, that's still 7 weeks. Wait, we're almost... Man, we've gained a lot of combat power on this character. Just because of, Oh, that's right, I haven't done the Saren challenge on this character. For that. Oh, that's right, I haven't done that yet. Do that at some point. So that is pretty big for my Legion champs. Problem is, I don't know who to put in the 4 slot. I really wish you could change the order of these characters, because I'd like to have my highest level in the first slot, then this, and then that, but I don't think you can move these. I think they are just stuck, and I am not removing the champion. $1 billion mesos? Yeah, no, I'm good. That's a lot of messes to just OCD reorder these things. Let's see. AB hasn't done any bossing yet, nor has the Kana. We do have to solo some bossing on that, so I guess I could do that while we're waiting for Billy to pop up, wherever Billy is, if he's gonna pop up today. So you're done waiting, because they're mostly duo stuff. And then this just has the duo thing and the random Kalos, so... Well, I guess we can just set it up and see, since Billy's not responding. If Billy does respond, we just drop this and do something else. Where are you? Kalos, normal... Why can't I move this game? Like, how many times am I gonna click this window and be like, nope, can't move that right now? Is doing easy calling at almost 300 mil combat power. Sir, I think you could move up to a normal calling with that combat power and not have any issues with the distribution party. I think you'd be fine. Oh, that's good. Buying some stuff here. Buy that, buy that. Buy these, buy those. Oh, because I opened that menu, I see. It should be fine enough. Check this sequence, make sure we've got everything we want in there. Yep, we're good. And let's go to the boss while we're waiting. It's like the weirdest way to do this, but whatever. Alright, a new challenger approaches. That's a marksman. Don't even need to look at you. I saw 240 mil and I was like, ah, it's good enough no matter what you're looking like with the rest of your stuff. Almost 10k Legion. Pretty big boy. Another bowmaster of some sort. 200 mil, sure. Or that was a marksman, wasn't even a bowmaster. I see, I see. Apparently my bossing has been moved to tomorrow. Neat. 3-5, one more to go. And the final content. Okay, we are Omega over. Hello, everybody. We gotta finish recruiting. Party formed. Would you like to close that? Alright, we got 2 1s, 2 2s. Use all buffs. One, two, three, four. Did I get everybody? There's the last one. Alright. Let's go in. And now we bounce around for a bit while we wait for cooldowns, or somebody pushes it and we just kill it. Doesn't really matter. Ah! Wow, he's at exactly 1%. Or 0.1%, I should say. That's kind of crazy, honestly speaking. Have we blue barred it yet? It's finally hit blue. But we do this. Put this down. We bind. Okay, origin. And that's that. You don't instantly see it on the top side. You're just like, alright, well, I guess I know where this is, because there's only one more place you could be, friend. Hello, Carlos, you're teleporting up to us. And everybody's in the bubble of safety. And it's the final bubble of safety. Go, 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 team. Everybody's in. Actually, let's just use these ascents here. Get this phase done, and then once this phase is done, we just burst last phase. And that is that phase done, and we go over here. And then down to the bottom. And to the top side. And test is completed, and we are good to go. Alright, and now we go sit in this corner, we go boss drop, pop the ticket, pop that, pop this, pop a small wealth. One, two, three, four, five, okay. And I get a ring box. I don't know. Does this character need a ring box? I don't know. We'll find out. Pretty sure this character is done with ring boxes, though, so it's another one starting up a pile here. Continuous 4, weapon jump 4, and we have... Ring strength 4. Yeah, so this character's also done with its boxes, so that's not useful. Unfortunate. But we got 2 pieces of the puzzle. Which means we are up to 3 pieces of Kalos. So that's good. Alright, so since Billy's not doing stuff today, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Well, I can't really do the monster bricks and all that. That doesn't matter. Nothing I can do on these characters. This character's finished off what we were finishing off, either way. We have the boss in that we could do the Damien Lotus on this, and the rest of the stuff we could clear up and just get done while we're waiting, I guess. And there's also the Kinesis Saren challenge. And we have the 2 Nightmare Paradise on that. Did I just go try the champion mission on Saren on this character? I think I do. And that's what we're gonna go do. Saren champion mission. Cross mode that. Let's see. Is there anything missing here? Everything looks good. Do that. We pop the fams and let's go in. Okay, and with that, we can now start using clones after that. Boop. Yeah, you need to calm down there, Sarah. That was Yeah, well, I just done myself and probably lost my extra life because of that. Never mind. I don't think I lost my extra... I don't know what the door... Nope, I didn't lose the door. I think I didn't lose the door. It's hard for me to tell because I'm not used to the door symbol. I always look for my little elixir, but that's in a different spot for some reason than door. I missed my bind, causing chaos. Holy moly. That was a chaotic P1 to say the least. That little ending sequence, like, deleted me from existence. Okay, okay, a little bit of back and forth me running around like I have this chicken. "25 seconds till we can burst." Ooh. That's not good, getting pushed into the corner like that. That's gonna get us stunned. Okay, well we have... I mean, there's a glimmer of not being stunned. If I get touched, I get stunned and die, though. Oh my god, what was that jump? I went the wrong way. I tried to jump away and instead I jumped into her. Oh, it was bad. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that 1 minute burst, I don't think. Okay, we're alive. We're still locked, but we're alive. Any luck in boss drops? Not really this week. I got a lot of ring boxes on characters that don't need ring boxes, so that's kind of where my luck went for this week. Doing my champion mission for Saren on my Kinesis. Are you serious? Well, I just killed myself like in the dumbest way. I should have just ate the beam and survived the beam hit. Instead, I tried to dash away and duck, and well, that didn't work out. I've died twice pretty stupidly in this phase, to be honest. So, not a good sign if I die this much in this phase, especially because it's going to be a relatively long kill. My timing got really messed up. Okay, do this, do that. Have to do this because we missed the bind, but I need to have my ring restraint. I did that too late, so I lost my ring restraint. Not good. Well, it is what it is. We lose a bit of damage there. Oh my god, no, 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 what am I doing? What was that? Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh, and I get stunned like that from the pillar? Holy, that was terrible. What was that gameplay run? Well, it's probably going to be a failed attempt because we just, like, potatoed, like, 3 lives like no tomorrow, playing like garbage, but we keep trying, we keep trying. It's definitely doable. I just have to, like, not play like a complete and utter buffoon, and it'll be fine. Okay, let's just run away. Safe spot. Alright, let's not lose any lives here if we could actually duck. Oh, and I didn't get hit? How did I not get hit? Wait, I'm already full. What did I get hit by so much? I didn't even, like... That is the one thing I don't like about the Kinesis' auto attack right now, is you are too... It's the same problem that Katana has on this fight, where you can't, like, auto well. You, like, think you can get an extra auto in, and you just can't because of how long it takes for you to duck. Yeah, see there? Like, I try to do 2 attacks, and then we get screwed by the duck animation. Alright, let's do a little bit better there. Also, I think I'm gonna swap a keybind here after I do the burst, because we're gonna restart this because we're not on Ringer Strength. We didn't swap back. But we're swapping this. We're swapping Urda Nova for this because my mental shock thing is absolute garbage at binding. Like, that thing sucks. It is just not reaching the boss half the time because I'm not just sitting on top of her. And, like, that's crazy that that's even being an issue for binding. Usually every other boss I sit on, but, like, for some reason Saren, I'm, like, slightly out of range of it, and it just causes issues. Alright, well, that was a cool game. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the fuck? Pillars! Pillars! I lost my extra life because of that. And I'm stunned. And I'm dead. We're restarting. This phase 1, man. Yeah, the 1 minute cooldown, though, is, like, literally useless. And there I can't do anything, because it's just... I get obliterated trying to do anything with it, so we're just gonna 4 minute it. Just play safe. Actually, if I just use my second invuln for that, that'd be pretty good, honestly. I think that's what we'll do. Oh my god. Okay, no. The 1 minute. No, I got pushed into it because I'm dumb. Alright, I'll take 3 hits from that, that's fine. Just a few more seconds and we can get out of this phase. Apparently I don't have my Urda Nova max on this character, which is really, really bad. Two cents should be enough, hopefully. Yeah, 2 cents was enough. Okay, we're out of this phase. Holy moly. I went to invul myself, and I didn't have the invul up yet. I cannot wait for the change to see the timers on those things. Like, I cannot wait for that change. Because I was at 0.2 seconds. Or close enough to that that's how close I was to being able to invul. Because I was like, oh, just 1 minute invul and then it's fine, right? Like, that seems like a good idea. And instead, I got nothing, and I lost my bonus life. For nothing. Genius play. Fine, this. Yay. Oh my god, she landed directly on top of me with a charge, so... Why, Rin? Why do you do that to yourself, you absolute mong? Like... You know the dash is gonna kill you. That charge is deadly, but you know the pillar won't kill you. So why do you try to get out of both? At the same time, when you could just... not. And what am I doing? I don't see the boss, and that worries me sometimes. Okay, well, we honestly didn't think the dash would go that far, but apparently it's got some reach. I'm invulnerable stunned. Are we serious right now with this? No, I still made it. I didn't even know you had a knockback. From, like, proximity anyways. Like, I knew you'd knock me back in this phase, but I didn't realize you had a knockback proximity one. In too close. 'Cause usually you just do the stabbing motion and, like, this does nothing. Today I learned. And I guess the charge also is something you kind of want to duck because it does mini stun you. That's not ideal. Hello, crab of annoyance. We got a bit till we want to burst. I'm so lucky that charge didn't hit me. Oh, hello, Cern. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We exist a bit here. Trigger that, dodge that, there we go. Okay, we chill. We got stabbed again because we're dumb, but that's fine. 14 seconds till burst. That's really bad to give by the charge. I give so much meter. Holy moly. Okay, we burst again. We do some damage. Okay, well, I hope I'm safe because I literally can't do anything. I am dead. Run away! We're alive! Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That was a rock in a hard place if I've ever seen one, and the hard place kind of squished me. Duck! I actually just died. Wow, I should have invulned. I thought I could get out of that. Okay. Well. It was just, I mean, the last time I did Saren, like, yeah, I was overgeared for it, but, like, holy moly, it wasn't, just dying to everything. Oh, I'm on the wrong mode. I'm on hard practice. I'm on the wrong mode. Yeah, I didn't start the mission for the champion mode one. I was like, something feels weird about this. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Holy moly. Well, that explains a lot. I've been doing the hard base version the whole time. It's like something is weird about this. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, that was the warm-up for the real boss. We weren't actually doing the right boss this entire time because we were on the wrong mode. Whoops. Because I was like, since when do I have 30 minutes in this fight? Like, that seems so weird, because, like, just felt off, and yeah, no shit, it was off. Hello, Bloody. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Sitting in sauna until reset. Nice. So a nice little hour of AFK chill time. Unfortunate. Is it because your sauna time's gonna run out because the sauna's going away? And I just lost my life. Well, I am playing like garbage. $19 hours left on it? Okay, so you have a lot of AFK time to do. Trying to use what I can. MVP stuff? Ah, I see. And I missed my bind, because I love this class's bind. It's so good, and by that I mean it's garbage. That's right, I don't have my invuln yet, because of Origin Burst invuln. Well, we got stunned, but we didn't die, so it didn't really matter, honestly. Can I do this errand mission? We'll find out. Pretty sure this combo power and like how strong this kinesis is, it should be. No, this is just champion mode. I'm nowhere near liberation for any of my characters. I think my furthest progressed is like 100 points. Champion mode is for the Legion champions. There's essentially like liberation in a way, but they give you buffs. So for this, if I complete it, I get 3% crit damage for all my Legion champions, which means I'll have 9% total. Yeah. This is the big buff that most people stop at. Now, do I have the hands on this character to actually do this mission? We'll find out. Most likely, if I wait till remake, well, depending on when the remake is. If the remake is next week, like people are theorizing we're getting for Kinesis, it would be a lot easier to do it next week. So I'll be significantly stronger, but... Oh, how convenient. Oh, and I get instant stunned and I'm dead. Not convenient. I swear I'm getting meter though while I'm invuln. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, how am I so high meter while I'm invuln? Oh, okay, well. Guess we're just ducking for a little bit here while we wait out the skill lock. Never fought this guy? Oh, okay, so what's your most progressed character, then? And did you just start on, like, a challenger world, or have you been playing for a long time but just never bossed? Technically, you can fight her, but you're too weak combat power-wise. I mean, there's a lot of people in that situation. 273 highest? Oh, okay, so you're, like, relatively new in the scheme of things. What class do you play? See ya! You lived there a week ago. Damn, okay, nice. Congrats, congrats. How you enjoying the Sia? I mean, the fact that you liberated on her must mean you at least enjoy her somewhat, but I could not get into that class. I know that the like all the updates to her have made her really like solid now. She was always really good in damage, but like she was very clunky before, people were saying. And like since the updates, they keep just fixing a lot of her issues, which is really good. Honestly, I'm just happy that the GMS classes are actually getting some support from our team and isn't just like abandoning it. Mostly waiting for Arrow, I'm not gonna lie, but she has fun farming. That's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, like, having multiple characters in this game is just a given because of the whole Legion system, so being excited for new classes is actually a good thing in this game. For me personally, Arrow is not really on my list of characters that I care about. Not the biggest warrior fan. You plan on making Arrow on the Challenger world then, I guess? Oh, I have my thing. Okay, so I need to set up for this. Okay, let's put this down. Charge up that. I don't have the right ring equipped. Oh, that's terrible. Didn't know Challenger World had more pots to make more Legions, so I fucked up there. Yeah. There's always a lot in this game. Oh my god, my meter. I need to get everything over here so I can get myself stunned on the other side. Stun me, stun me. Something stun me. Yes, good. It's much better to get stunned like this than get stunned with the boss on top of me because I won't die. Putting your Mahal in the sauna. You like Mahal? Trying to get him to 250? Just for his Legion block, or were you trying to get him to 254? I don't actually know where the Mahal Legion block is. I need to pick up the pace. Trying to get more levels in characters. Makes sense. Actually, accidentally made Frontier Pass on him too, so yeah. That Frontier Pass was not very good, to say the least. I thought it was account wide. Ooh, unfortunate. I really got flung like that. Holy moly, okay. Went sky high. And then I just try to jump that like an idiot. What am I doing? Okay. Tons of fragments on him at least. Oh, that's good. To make him into a Legion champion in the future. If you enjoy the class, right? At the end of the day, whether you have resources on a character or not, if you don't enjoy the character, it's just not going to be very fun. You really start off with a one-shot, huh? Oh, well, there's my death. Goodbye, cruel world. I know I had the wrong ring equipped. I don't know if I can do this. Gonna be kind of close. Yeah. I like not dying, so that's why I'm playing him. Well, that is definitely a class that has the ability to not die. You have picked the correct class for that type of gameplay. Though surprisingly in Maplestory nowadays, there's a lot of classes that fit that gameplay. They have definitely made a lot of tanks. There's a lot of tanky classes. %, 5 minutes. When's the next Challenger World? A few months from now. So, like... this upcoming, like, literally next week is the anniversary patch. And that's gonna be lasting into... I'm pretty sure it's going to extend past, like, it's going to be part of the Challenger World when that comes out. Yeah, the patch will be on the 22nd. For the anniversary patch, I'll be starting next week. Oh, I got slowed. That's not good. Well, we're gonna invuln and make our way through. Run! Patch notes are on the 21st, so tomorrow we should have the patch notes. Then the 22nd should be the actual patch. Thank you for the follow, Bloody. Let's be real, we're probably not playing on the 22nd because it's probably going to be maintenance day. We'll have to see what they actually plan for our anniversary and all that, but some people are thinking that the Kinesis remaster is going to happen in this patch instead of Challenger World 3 like it did in Korea, and our Arrow will release on Challenger World 3. We'll have to see. I mean, that's just what people are saying. That doesn't mean it's going to be true. Okay, can we do this? We have 2 minutes, so we have another burst after this. So as long as I don't end myself, we'll be able to do this. Holy crisscross laser beams. I'm Omega stunned. Omega dead? Omega dead. Okay. We almost entered ourselves there, but we're not. We're good. We're good. And with this, she is dead. With 30 seconds to spare. There we go. Champion mode completed. And because I like to just kill in these boxes, even though this is just a practice mode and I did not need to kill these. And this is also the worst class at opening boxes in the world. But that is champion mode completed. So what that does is now I can go talk to this big guy, Hammer's a lot, turn it in. And then after you do that, now you gotta open up your Legion menu. Oops, that's not Legion. Legion menu. You go to this one down here. And now you can right-click and level up the rank. And now I get an additional 3% crit damage. So for having 3 SS rank heroes in here, we get 20 all stats and 1k HP and MP per character, 10 attack, 5% boss per character, and 3% crit damage. Which boosts this character up to 184 mil combat power. I don't know how to unlock champion mode anyways. What's your Legion level? It's based on your Legion level to be able to unlock the champion mode stuff. I believe you need either 6k Legion or 8k Legion to start it. Yeah, so you're still far off from that. Next Challenger World, though, you'll get a bunch of potions if you progress in it, and that'll help you get up to 6k Legion. But honestly, this whole system is a very late game system. You don't need to worry about this, like, early at all. Because the thing is this only affects the characters that are in this grid. So the only characters getting these buffs are my Cadena, my Kinesis, and my Ren. So it's mostly to, like, push some extra damage on your main characters and the characters you plan on pushing to, like, the higher bosses. As soon as you unlock the system, if you have your main character, you just plop it in, and the first mission is versus Varishilla. Let me go confirm what the very first mission is for this. Because I'm missing one in my... oh, yeah, it's Hard Lotus for the first one. So for getting the 20 all-stat, you have to beat Hard Lotus solo. Then is Vihilla Hard solo for rank A for the 10 attack power. Then doing rank S is solo Black Mage on Hard, which is his lowest difficulty, for the boss damage. And then what you just saw was me doing Hard Saren, and that gives you the crit damage. There's another one for SSS rank, which is normal Kalos within 20 minutes that you solo. And this gives 5% IED. Most people don't care about this last one that much because the IED is not that important. I'll eventually get them because, like, if you can do it, may as well do it kind of thing. But, like, most people only care to get up to the crit damage because it's the big bonus. How far am I from leveling up? 6k away from leveling up to 50 and unlocking my next artifact. Nice, nice. Okay, well that's done. Reset is happening in a bit. I guess what I can go do is the Nightmare Paradise. Go slap that out of the way. Yeah, this is my Cadena. When I have my familiars out, 234 million combat power now. A little upgrade because it was a bit lower than this before without the 3% crit damage. And 9. Speed the pets. Wait, where is our guy in this map? Is he not here? Oh yeah, it's not in Shangra, even though it looks like it should be a Shangra place for him. It's in Odium, isn't it? Yeah. No, this is... well, I don't really have a main character. So, between my Ren and my Cadena, they're very similarly geared. The only difference is that the Ren... well, nowadays the Ren is quite far ahead because it's 8-pitched boss. But, like, I kind of focus my entire roster of Legion champs. So I'm kind of pushing all of these 6 characters here, like, pretty equally. Some just started because, like, the Wild Hunter just got remade. So this character just got started. Kana was on the last Hyperburn. AB, Kinesis, Cadena, and Ren have been around for a while. So I just kind of push them all. But this, I guess, technically would be my main. Because it's 272 mil combat power now. That's kind of crazy that I gained like 4 million combat power from that 3 3% crit damage from that Legion champ. But yeah. I hope Hyperburn again soon. So, the Kinesis remaster comes with a guaranteed Hyperburn for Kinesis. The other thing that might happen is that in Korea they had a Hyperburn with their anniversary patch. So we could also be getting a Hyperburn with the anniversary. Which we should be, because usually on Hyperburns and stuff, they don't, like, we just get them when it's the anniversary patches. So we'll have to see. Maybe they decide not to, but it would be kind of weird. I just want to go to Guild Skills to activate these real quick, because I just want these for this. Alright, time to do Nightmare Paradise. You want your Mahal 6 job? Well, the thing is, I probably wouldn't Hyperburn your Mahal, even because it's you're getting it to 250, right? With just, depends. Do you mind doing Monster Parks, the 7 Monster Parks a day, or do you hate doing Monster Park? Because if you hate doing Monster Parks, then, okay, I can see you doing the 10 levels with the Hyperburn. But if you don't mind doing the 7 Monster Parks a day, it doesn't take that long to, actually level them up to 260. It's like a week or two. Yeah, so if you don't mind doing your Monster Parks, especially because they're going to be buffed up with the anniversary patch, because you can upgrade them to give 50% more XP. So it'll take like a couple weeks of doing it, but you will get to 260 that way. So then you could Hyperburn something else to 260. Now, I don't know if you have anything else that you care about Hyperburning, but I just hate waiting. Yeah. I get that feeling too. I understand your feels for that one. Alright, mini boss is dead. Let's see, where is the tail? Oh, right here. ZC, press execute on that. Now we gotta find more tails. Let's see. Don't see it, don't see it. My tree is blocking some of them. Hopefully he's not in the tree. Oh, there he is. Outside of the Mahal, is there any other class you're looking at that you'd maybe want to Hyperburn? Because the other thing is, a lot of people, like, it could also just be that Arrow of Light comes out in this patch instead of the Challenger World, which could be an option they do. I think that would be, like, I think people would be happy, but at the same time, I think from a business-wise perspective, it'd be better to release it on the Challenger World than right now for the new class, because there'll be more hype. Oh, I didn't. ADSF 4, 3, 2. Oh. Apparently I cannot do that one. Okay, so the other one was close enough to do it, but this one's too far. SSDD, ZZB. URWXCBB. They have, because there have been multiple remasters at the same time. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, when the Shade and Aaron remasters came out, I believe it was at the same time. So it's not unheard of but it is rare. Because like I said, in Korea, the Kinesis Remaster came out with their Challenger World, but we have... Oh yeah, and also the Hayato Kana one just recently happened. That too. I kind of did completely forget about the fact that those got remastered at the exact same time. They're much more recent example, but... DDS... CVX... But yeah, it's not very common that they release two things at the same time. We'll have to see. I mean, we're going to get our answers in, like, a little over 24 hours. What is this positioning on that? Should look at what classes I have. To see if any I want to burn. Yeah, my plan for the Challenger World is 0%, even if Arrow is coming out and it's just like the first release of Arrow is on Challenger World, Oh, because I had both. I was so confused there. I was like, what is happening? But as I was going to say before, I got very confused by what happened in the gameplay mechanics there. I am making either a Lara or a Mercedes on the Challenger World. Those are the two classes I plan on making. Your Legion, though? For me, Legion things aren't that important because I'm already 9.5k Legion. So for me, it's more making like Legion champions and classes that I would enjoy playing as a boss meal with the Challenger World. I will make an Arrow, but I'm just going to get it to 210 and just have its link skill in that. It's the minigame where we dodge pillars. Then we get in a bubble and we press tab, and then we play a little typing minigame. Where the more you type, and the faster you do, the more damage you do to the boss. Alright, little tip, if you ever get to Nightmare Paradise, this is 280. Make sure you open the minimap to full so you can actually see the darn things falling from the sky while bringing this guy up. Because you need to bring the key to the top. And there's so many people I see doing this that don't do that, so you don't know where the pillars are falling from. Because as you just saw, if the key gets hit, or you get hit like that, you go falling down. And that's not ideal. Now, sometimes they do just full block you off, and it's kind of ridiculous. But At least with this, you can actually, like, plan your route. Come on, key, let's go. Okay, we've got... No, my key! And clear. But yeah. Otherwise, if you're playing like this, you're only seeing what's happening right up here, and you're like at the top. Well, you'll be like down here, and you're only seeing right above you. This makes it so you see everything. Very useful. And now we do a mini game that I don't. Well, not a mini game, but a boss for the final boss here. We break this open. It spawns a boss. Every time you kill him, you get a piece, and also when you do his mini-game stuff, you also get a piece. So, it's just kind of like DPS him. So he's going to die here, he's going to give me a chunk. And we filled up one. We need 4 of those pieces. WR, I should say. XXC. And if you ever stand on his stuff, it just kind of one-shots you. Honestly, I don't really know this boss fight that well. I just kind of like DPS kill it and just kind of ignore those mechanics. Now, this is the first time I've died twice to that movement thing, because usually I'm just spamming this and stunning him, but right now it's not going so great for that. He's also not targeting the ground, so it's very hard to hit him right now. Okay, second piece received. Four, two, one, one. Wait, that was only good. Oh, we didn't do it fast enough. Let's see. And now we just bind him and burst him again. RQWW. 2, 2, 3, 1. SAA. Oh, I don't have any things. I don't know why I haven't got, like, I don't know what I didn't do correctly for the minigame this time. Like, there's something that gave me random pieces last week, and I don't fully understand this. But this time I had to get all 4 pieces manually. I might have something to do with getting a bunch of greats and just interrupting his moves. Because there I was just kind of spamming it. So, not fully sure on that. Either way, that's Nightmare Paradise complete for the week. 6 minutes until reset. Oh, Luxana's not even timing out right now. It's timing out. Nice information viewer. Oh no, it is timing out. It just doesn't have the little red icon. Why doesn't it have the red icon like this one? Oh, I guess No, because this is going to be the 21st patch day, technically. It's this technically the 21st reset right now. This is what's happening. Do patch notes come reset? Well, it's going to be tomorrow that the patch notes come out. They usually come out on Tuesdays. And sometimes they come out at 8 p.m. EST, sometimes it's 9 p.m. EST, and sometimes it's 10 p.m. EST. So there's variance to it. Alright, well, let's go do Angler Company now. Get that done. Oh, I'm already in the region. Boss, okay. Angler Company, enter. Yep, I would like to enter. Spawn the familiars. Where's the guild buffs? And we want to get like 600 points for this. Come on, just a few more points. Whoa, okay. Oh, like 100 points instantly there. Nice. Interact with this, and we get to do the mini game for the robot. This first floor is so, like, meme for this minigame, though, because it's just, like, alternate pretty much, and then they throw you one little curveball where it's like, oh, I did a double red in a row and a double blue in a row. Don't alternate. And now the true test is, how many double doubles do I get at the end here? Just one to deal with, okay. Alright, will we get input lag? Nope, we're good. These minigames are made for Korea where lag essentially doesn't exist in their world. And for the rest of us, that's very unfortunate because for us, lag definitely exists and it's rough. Okay, where did that go to? That goes down to there, there. Okay, we're over there. It goes down here. Okay, so I just need to connect right here and we're done. Let's get some points here. Gonna miss rental? We're all hoping that they just put rentals as a permanent feature of the game. Everybody wants rentals to just be permanent. There could be some improvements to the rental system. I think instead of renting it for a day, you should have to pay a bit more, but rent it for the whole week. Oh, what am I doing? It's in the middle. What? I was like waiting there. It's like I was doing the next one where I had to put it into the thing. Like, I think if they up the cost just a bit, you know, like maybe double the price on some items, and then you get a whole week to practice with them and do your bossing, it'd be better for the rental system. Because, like, right now, what most people are using the rental system for is literally just somebody who's already practiced the boss. Because when you rent the gear, you're not really, like... It's 24 hours, but nobody's actually playing during that 24-hour period. You know, like, you'll do, like, a couple hours, then probably have to go to bed or stop, and then by the time you come back the next day, they're gone. So I think, personally, I think they should make it so that you actually rent them for a week, pay a bit more, but then the people who need them to practice bosses can actually practice bosses. I think that's the one change I would like to see for that system, but even if they just come back as is, I wouldn't mind that either. Like, just having the rental system in the game is actually such a nice feature for everybody. I was very surprised by the prices of the items, how reasonable it was. I was expecting it to be like ridiculous prices that you just couldn't afford, and I was like, well, that's, you know, hopefully it's good, and it exceeded my expectations by far. Alright, now we get the mini boss. Or I just do this a bunch and while I'm waiting. And then we do this, and he just kind of explodes. Cadena is not a character that you do bossing with animations on. Because this is all you see. Can you tell there's a boss there? Because I sure can't see anything. There are certain classes in this game that you just have animations on, and you're like, ah, this is why people don't play with animations on. And then there's other classes that you'll see them play, and you're like, I've done some, like, Kinesis. Kinesis is something you can do bossing on with animations on, and it's not really that bad. It's just during the burst it gets a little funky, but it's only for, like, 15 seconds that it's really bad. And then after that, you just have... You're involuntary the whole time, too, so, like, you don't really need to see what's going on too much. But then something like Cadena is just, like, even just when I'm fighting normal mobs and actually combo on them and they're surviving, you can't see nothing. It's just straight up like I'm blind. And up we go. So far, so good. I don't know how many more floors we have of this. Okay, we should be entering, yeah, this should be the last floor where I just have to do a little bit of stuff here. Okay, get that. Bounce off that. We go up again. We get bounced onto this. We go there. Alright. Can I do this double swap here back to red? Oh, we did it. Easy. Sometimes my Maplestory, like, server lag is just too much to be able to do those very easily, so I just end up getting 1,000 points and skipping it, because after you try, like, twice and it fails both times, you're like, alright, it's probably just faster for me to get the points and just skip it. Okay, we'll connect over here and see where it goes from there. Alright, where do we end up now? Okay, it goes down here, it goes back over there. Okay, well, I already know that is gonna have to be pushed this way, no matter what, so let's go do that. Where are you at now? Okay, and of course, one more connection needed. So another, gotta get 400 points, and then we're good to go here. I say that as I can't kill anything, because everything was dead where I was. Okay, so from here, we just go here and this, and then we press tab and we force it to attack, and it's gonna die once it finally gets here. So it's got quite the journey to go. And we press the ascend button and it just dies. Now for one more mini boss after we do the little mini game in this. Honestly, I'm so happy I don't have to do a high mountain anymore right now. Unfortunately fortunately for the game, but unfortunately for me. In the future, we'll be able to do all 3 of these. So you'll be able to do Nightmare Paradise, High Mountain, and Angler Company each week. I don't think it's in the Crown it's in the Crown update, so that's like the next update, which is the Challenger World update, is when that comes out, I believe. That you're able to do all 3. Which, like, it's a good thing because you can progress 3 characters with that. I just don't like High Mountain that much, so it annoys me. Considering the new ones are so much better and faster. Even if you are overgeared for, like, the High Mountain. Oh, I'm dumb. Huh. I was on autopilot, just swoop swapping, and this time I just missed the jump. Alright. Platforming fails are happening for real right now. There we go, holy. And that's that done. And now we wait for the robot to spawn. We give him the little 1-2 and he disappears. And we move on to the portal, into the final boss, where this one evaporates, because I'm going to finally Origin. I don't think I need to cooldown it, but just for the fun, let's cooldown it. Give the nice little press a 1. And then we press T. And there's no more boss. The nice thing about these, when you overgear them, you just finish every floor instantly. At least for all the mini-bosses. And with that, we get some Solar and Fragments, which we are going to go upgrade. This to 19. These 2 are chilling at 19 now. Let's go look at... Where is my chart for these? Let's see. What is next? Can I level up anything else, or am I waiting? So we got those to 19. We got Origin to 3. We're getting this to 17 now. Okay, so that's 65 for that. Okay, and we also have the Ren that we can go upgrade, because we did get... whatchamacallums. We did get fragments from doing that, so let's go upgrade this. Let me see. I have this open over here. What am I supposed to get? This to 14. Okay, so this is now 14. Now I get my Ascent up a level. Okay, so Ascent will be in 16 fragments. Okay, so that's done. These two have bossing left to do, I think. Kinesis. Oh, thank the Lord. These are finally expiring. The one annoyance of the Challenger Word gear is there's no way to destroy this. So if I still had it just equipped in my inventory, it'd be taking up all these slots. I just put it on my third preset because like I don't use this preset for anything, so they're just in here chilling. But Jesus, is it annoying that you can't delete those in any shape, way, or form? Hopefully everybody is able to get replacements for all their Challenger World gear and they're not just like gonna be empty slots there, but you never know. You can get very unlucky in this game. Yeah, so the only thing left to do on this one is Saren also. Let's go claim these maple points, I guess. 4.5k points. Huge. Let's go check on the... What the heck are these called? Mystic Frontiers. See if we got anything here going on. Yeah, we are done this mission. We're done this timer and this timer. Alright, what do we get? 8-hour mission and a 12-hour mission. Well, I guess we're going to send you out on the 12-hour mission, Sleepywood. It's a blue pouch, that's glowing, and that's glowings. Okay, well, blue pouch it is. I see. I guess we'll take the 23 glowing pouch. It's a bit better overall than the first one, you would say, game. Blue pouch, purple pouch, and nothing. Okay, well, I'll take a purple pouch. I think we can roll a bit higher than that game. I think we can do better than double ones. Okay, that's significantly better on one of them, but then the last one needs to... One more try, last one. You can do it. It's a bit better. It's not great, but, you know. Got there in the end. Alright, Al Naf, 12-hour mission. Do I want action points, or action points? I don't think I've seen that one too often, where you get triple action points. Glowing, and more action points. Alright, well, I guess we're going to take the glowing pouch. Okay, at least we finished it off with a purple. Like, holy moly, that was a little demoralizing of pouch choices and such. And we get a legendary, or a unique mission in the end. Nice. Blue pouch, glowing. Well, I say nice, but if we don't actually get anything good out of the mission, it doesn't matter what rank it was. That is, I guess, one of the factors. Nothing. Alright, which one's the cheapest? Looking like 23. Okay, I would like to say that's good enough, but I'm genuinely not sure. Now we're good enough. That's a blue pouch. Let's see if we have anything else. We'll take the blue pouch. Call it there on this mission, because we did get one of these, and stopwatches essentially mean not good to continue proceeding into higher tiers, aka round 4 and 5. What else can I do here? I guess I could do a couple dailies while for a bit. Pop the fams, open this up, not like it really matters, we're here for coins, but hey. It's always fun to see superior drops, even if I don't need them. Stair looting is an abomination that I'm happy they have gotten rid of in all loot rooms for bossing. There's only the old bosses that ever have that, and I'm so happy they went away from it because it's so dumb. Your pets don't work to loot the stairs because they just can't figure it out 90% of the time, and then you trying to land on that stair sometimes can be a pain in the ass. So I don't really like it. Oh, I guess I could do the dailies and not turn him in on this character because I don't want the XP on this character. I want the XP on everybody else. I guess I could just check mark off the XP once I finish these. Okay, it's 100 mobs to the next map. The good old daily grind. It's something you gotta do, though. Well, I say you gotta do. It depends what you're aiming for. But dailies are a steady source of progression for making your symbols. Oh, that's a fragment. Did I miss any other fragments? Any other... Lots of blue card. That's a card and a blue card. I may as well grab. Any other hidden surprises on the map so far? Nope. Okay, next map it is. Captured Alley 4. Oh yeah, I want to check. I'm going to swap channels here. I'm going to stop killing. I need to go check on something here. Is our resident guy who's been on channel 15 still here? No, he has not. Okay. It had been like 4 days in a row I caught some guy always on this channel, always on this map, and he was 280 in a 275 like area. And I was like, are you botting or are you a real human? And honestly, not entirely sure if he's botting or not. Because, like, it's very weird to see somebody who's significantly higher level than the map you're in actually farming there, because that's just not normal. Everybody understands being in the higher level maps just gives you more XP, so if you're going to farm, go farm the new map. Like, even if you need familiars, nowadays, you get familiars in every map you farm in Grandis, so it's not even a question. So farming in a lower level map, like, it's kind of weird most of the time. The only exceptions is, like, if you don't have the Sacred Power and you can't one-shot on the new maps, well, yeah, you're probably going to be going to the lower map. But usually you pick the one that's just a level lower than you, because they're... I'm pretty sure, let me go check, just to confirm in Odium here. Actually, he was like, he's not even in Shangra, that's right, that was even weirder, because he was 280 on that map. Or no, it was no, it was Captured Alley 4. Yeah, that was super weird. So he was 2 maps down even. Yeah, that's just for sure a botter. Ain't nobody going 2 maps down of what your true level is, because there's no way your Sacred Power is that far behind. You're not going to hit 280 and not be able to go to, like, your 279 maps and stuff in Shangra. So you should have been on, like, Harsh Winter 4 or one of these. At least. Well, that's a symbol. I'll take that. And to Calm Beach we go. Final daily for this character. Where many people live and thrive, because every time I come here, there's always multiple people in every channel. 157 Nightwalker. Okay. Always fun to see. Got 3 Eternals. Jesus. Okay. Or 2 Eternals, I should say. Really, he was able to break his... Oh, that's a 19 CRA hat. Yes. And a 22 chest. Wow, that's some weird gearing he's got there. Really sent an Eternal to 22 before getting the other ones. This guy's also got, but this guy's just 2 18s. Using the Wings of Fate for some extra drop, I guess, or maybe cooldown reduction. Oh, he's also got a Genesis badge. Damn, a Genesis badge would be 3 million combat power for me. I would like it. I'd like it. Oh, wait, why is it that much, actually? What set bonus? Oh, it's giving me crit damage in this set. That's why it's so ridiculous now. And that is the daily's done. Let's turn these in, not claim the XP on any of them. Except for the last one, because nobody else does Carcian. And that's that. 286 Ren. What weapon is that? Is that the... Ah, the Blue Flame Claw. Yeah, I kind of like that look. I'm using the whip on my other character. Oh my lord, that is a flame on that, yeah. 210 attack power with 12% boss. Wait, is that tier 6? Yeah, it's tier 7, tier 6. That's pretty crazy of a flame on the Genesis sword. I love how they're still using the Mystic Eye accessory. How did you get Mystic Eye accessory on a Ren, though? I thought this was removed from the game, but I guess not. Let's see. Anyways, that's that done. I think I'll be calling the stream for here today. We'll be back tomorrow with the patch note reading whenever that comes out. The duo bossing I'm supposed to do with Billy. It'll eventually happen. And that's pretty much the plans for tomorrow. We'll finish up our dailies before we start the bossing and all that stuff, but not too much other than that. Patch note readings. It should be a pretty big patch. It's probably going to go pretty late for the patch note reading, but we'll see what happens. Either way, that's the end of it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the content and you're not already following on Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube side of things, give me a like and a sub over there. And if you want to join the Discord, here's the Discord server. And here is it on the YouTube side of things. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. May you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And may RNG favor you more than it does